In a lot more free time, I've started scrap collection.
I've been counting shower tiles. 6, 7.
I got scuba certified.
Bathrooms all.
Yep. So the story we have is titled The Stupid Clock, written by one of us. We're not going to tell you who, though, so you're going to have to guess in the comments.
Just keep in mind, be nice, this was written years ago, like decades, lifetimes ago,
it was,
know.
Very long ago, like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
We're just going to
So,
start it up. Dive right in. Get our feet wet. Alright, we can read this line by line. And just to let you know, we barely remember what happens.
yeah.
So, without further ado, let's dive into the world of the stupid clock.
Okay.
Alright. Bing, clunk, bang. I think you're stupid, the pepper shaker said.
Oh, so we're doing a British thing now. How so? The clock replied.
Well, you don't tick like you used to, and your hands are barely getting along as they are.
Well, how is it my fault? You wouldn't scorn a broken clock for not being able to tell the time, would you? The clock spat back.
Yeah, didn't even know this clock could have saliva. Well, yeah, you're not a broken clock then, are you? The shaker curtly remarked. You've never been a broken clock, have you? You can't tell when a clock's broken. Everybody knows that. Why, you were telling the time just fine last week. Stop playing dumb and acting stupid. You're not broken.
Okay, so we lost the British accent. The clock. We just lost the plot. The clock looked at the pepper shaker, who was peering down from the high shelf on her high horse. She was old. Older than the broom that was frayed at the tips. Older than the fan that could only wheeze its way through the week. Older than the books whose pages had been stained yellow from years of use.
Ooh.
The pepper shaker was old. Therefore, the pepper shaker was wise. And hard-headed, the clock thought to himself.
The clock turned his gaze to his own table. The pepper shaker wouldn't listen. Why would she? She had been taught that broken clocks were maniacs. This clock was no maniac. He was stupid. A stupid clock!
The clock sighed to himself and tried once more to sync up his hands to that of the clock on the wall. When was this?
Clunk, bing, bang.
The clock groaned. It was no use. His cogs were rusted and needed an oiling. His face was missing its glass cover. One of his legs was replaced with a smaller one, so now he hobbles every time he moves.
How can I not be broken? I can barely walk. I can barely breathe. Barely. I can't even talk to cat.
The clock swearing.
No longer PG. Get these kids out of here. That pepper shaker doesn't understand. How could she? She's not a clock, not even a broken one. The clock said all of this mostly to himself, but part of him wished some force out there heard him. Maybe someone could fix him. Maybe someone could tell off that wretched shaker. That sounds like a slur. Maybe someone would say, yes, clock, you are broken.
But wishful thinking gets you nowhere. As much as the clock would like to hope for a savior, he knew the truth. He wasn't broken.
He was stupid. Everyone knew that. Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, finally, oh my gosh.
So, thoughts, comments, concerns. Well, I'm definitely concerned about the mental state of one of us whenever we wrote this.
Yeah, it could be any one of us. You wouldn't even know, like, from what we've given you.
It's truly a mystery. But I think it's interesting how the clock is clearly broken. You know, it's hobbling around, it can barely move, it can barely breathe, it can't even tell the time, so why is it still there? Um, the pepper shaker, maybe the pepper shaker is just blind, because clearly it looks like a broken clock, you know?
Yeah, but I think this is a like the word stupid is just like a nice word of saying that the clock is disabled. Because if it's not
Mm,
broken, then yeah, there's clearly something else wrong with it mentally.
yeah, that's true. Interesting insight. Yeah. What would you rate this story?
I would rate this on the stupid scale a 5. What would you rate it?
Hmm. See, I would give it a 2 out of 12 on the clock.
Oh,
And I think that was a journey. And so I think now we should move on to another journey, another story.